Okay, you'll notice a theme with OneNet. As we've got, the message should become quite clear. OneNet's all about one service, one contract, one bill, and one support team. So for those of you that have worked sort of historically with the comms of the business, you know, it's not uncommon that you'll have been in the merry-go-round. When you do have a problem, you know, you very easily get passed from pillar to post. It's not us, it's them, etc., etc. And with communications, that's always the risk, the problem area. With OneNet, because it's one solution for all your telecoms, if there is a problem, then you've only got one place to go to. And you know, if you can't make a phone call, you've only got one place to go. So you've not got the line rental providers telling you that it's the PBX. You've not got the PBX engineers telling you that it's the line providers, and vice versa. Just going to touch on a few more sort of features of OneNet and how it can benefit, hopefully, the business. So we've touched on you know, dual ringing, you know, one phone number, one messaging platform, all within the solution. Again, the usual sort of PBX functionality, so multi-user hunt groups, being able to divert calls around. As I mentioned, you can divert calls or route calls very flexibly, but everything within the business, from the office phone to the mobile, vice versa, all free of charge and all very easy to fix up, but also to change as well. So Chris, with his business, as he's moving forward and continue to grow and expand, you know, the scalability is really important. So he needs to be able to make the changes as and when you need them. Something else that we've not touched on is, with it being a hosted solution, it removes the need for the big physical box in your comms room. So I'm ex-BT until you know, a couple of years or so ago. So for any of you that have got a, you know, a North Star or a BCM or whatever, it does away with the need for that. And consequently, like I said, does away therefore for the responsibility and the cost of doing the regular software upgrades to make sure that it continues with the latest feature sets and the latest security and reliability. Again, with OneNet, that's all our responsibility. You effectively just pay a monthly cost for the service, and it's our job to keep it regularly updated and just make sure that the service and availability is there for you. In terms of existing numbers, as with anything, any sort of more mature business that's built up a customer base, people know your contact details. So it's really important that you can keep you know, the existing landline numbers that you've got, and again, that's readily available. Final point on this section is that we recognise that sort of making this move into FMC and UC, there's a lot of unknowns, and again, you know, when it's the first time that you're moving forward and integrating different services and hopefully making yourselves more productive and efficient in the way that you work, it's a big step. You know, whenever you've got big steps like that, there's automatically a big element of you know, risk. So for that reason, we always provide a project manager to take ownership of the implementation of this. You know, if I was a business owner, you know, I'd be quite concerned if someone was sort of discussing with me, we're going to remove your phone lines, that phone line tariff, your PBX, the office phones, and that's all going to be replaced. I'd have some big concerns with that. And for that reason, like I say, we also provide a project manager to take ownership of that implementation phase so that they can work it through, identify the key risk areas and put a plan in place to actually minimise the risk or mitigate it ideally. Something just sort of backing up what Chris and Oliver touched on earlier. Again, in sort of technology, you can drown yourselves in statistics, obviously. The key message with these stats are basically that there does appear to be a desire and a need in the marketplace for businesses to, you know, integrate the services and to actually, you know, merge them together. So unified comms, total communications, call it what you will. It's all about taking disparate products and services, merging them together, getting them to integrate effectively. And the output of that should be your staff, your processes, your operations, your business as a whole should work more productively but also more effectively and efficiently. That's what it's all about. And you know, Vodafone are obviously very proud to sort of work with you guys in moving forward and weighing up the pros and cons and what's going to work for you and what's not. Like I say, we're very keen to work with, obviously, Chris heading up CCS and his team, but you as end clients and end users as well. Okay, so in a nutshell, Vodafone OneNet, as I say, the theme is one. You know, one contract, one service, one bill, one support team. We aim to manage and control your telecoms costs much better than we've ever been able to do before. Ideally, we can fix them, but you know, even if we can't exactly fix them, we can manage and control them much better. Like I mentioned, the inherent sort of telecoms worries and expenditure in terms of maintenance and upgrades and changes, etc. Again, that's all responsibility of Vodafone OneNet. And if you see the marketing strap lines, one of the main ones is never miss a business call. So OneNet's all about simplifying your telecoms and improving the way that you communicate within your business. That's me done, I think. Thanks for your time, everybody. Hope that's been informative and useful. And we'll see you in 5 minutes? 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you very much.